Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Austin, and in this video, I will be talking with you about how we use the base 10 model in first grade. In first grade, we use the base 10 model to count more efficiently, or in other words, making counting easier for our first grade friends. Base 10 helps us to develop an understanding of place value by modeling or showing the value of numbers using units and rods. A unit represents a value of 1. We use unit cubes to show the amount of ones we have in any given number. A rod represents a value of 10. We use 10 rods or longs when we have enough to bundle them into a group of 10. Bundling helps us count faster and more efficiently. I realize that at home you may not have the units and rods that we use in our classroom, so I'm going to show you a couple of options that you can use at your home. You can use pencils, pens, or even crayons to represent your rods. You can also use hair beads, Legos, or even cereal or goldfish to represent your units. I'm about to go over an example, and in this example, I will be showing you how to represent the number 43 using my snap cubes, which we use in the classroom. So here's the problem, okay? So the problem is Hiram has 43 pieces of popcorn for snack, and I'm going to represent the number 43 using a model and explain the amounts of tens and ones. Okay, so I have 43 pieces of popcorn that's going, well, 43 cubes here that's representing the popcorn. Now I know that I can bundle individual snap cubes into groups of 10 by representing the numbers of tens and ones. So a lot of times in class, we start here and then we bundle the snap cubes and make a 10. And we stack them, we snack them together and we stack them and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? So now I have 43, 4 tens, and I have 3 ones. Now, I place my bundles of tens, my snap cubes on one side of the place value chart, which helped me organize my thinking. I know that two-digit numbers has tens, and I put these in the tens place. And then I have a few loose cubes, which represent the ones. So I have placed them in my ones place. So over here, I have my tens and I have my ones. I can see on my place value chart that I have 4 groups of tens and 3 ones left over. I'm going to represent the value of snap cubes under my place value mat. And I can also represent the value of this number by writing the base 10 language, 4 tens and 3 ones. So I'm going to slide this up here, and that's exactly what I'm going to write. I have 4 tens, and I also have 3 ones. Okay. Now that I have the 110 as a value of 10 cubes, since there are 4 tens, I can skip count by tens. I have 10, 20, 30, 40. And we like to switch our brains. So I'm going to switch my brain. And when you switch your brain, what happens is you're changing your thinking because you're no longer counting by tens. You're switching your brain to know that, hey, it's time for me to count by ones. So let's do that again. I have 10, 20, 30, 40. Switch your brain to 41, 42, and 43. So I know the value of my tens over here is 40. And my ones value over here is 3. I'm going to make this a little darker so you can see it. So I know that I have 40 plus 3 gives me the total amount of 43. And if I wanted to check it again, I can say 10, 20, 30, 40, switch my brain, 41, 42, 43. I hope this helps. Have a great day.